Hello everyone, welcome back to Timelapse Films. Today I'm drawing a mountain landscape in pencil. First I start off with a sketch of the mountains, very lightly in mechanical pencil. I add the little ridge lines and for each mountain, and also add a little bit of shadow for each mountain. After I have that done, I draw a little stream, and have it like perspective, so there's a vanishing point in this drawing. After I have that stream drawn, I draw trunks of trees coming towards the outside of the paper. And then I draw a little tree in the foreground, so it's a little more interesting and it adds some depth. After I have that tree drawn, I remember to put the lines, light lines, for the reflection in the stream. Now I add blades of grass on the side of the stream, or the edge. I'm not very good at drawing grass, so if there's any easier way, please tell me. If you're new to this channel, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. That will really help this channel. And if you have any recommendations or suggestions, just comment those down below. If you're wondering what lens I filmed this with, I filmed it with a 50mm Canon EFS lens. I add a little bit of grass in the background coming towards the outside of the paper. Because of perspective, add a little shadow for the trees. Then I add shadow for the grass. After this is done, I then move on to the other side and do the same thing, being careful not to get on the tree. After I have that done, I draw the trunk of the tree and the branches. Doesn't have to be perfect, but it's a sketch. Just draw random lines for the trunk. And the branches are next. After I have that, I do the leaves for the branches, but you probably know how to do this, so I will skip forward. There we go. After I have that drawn, I draw the trunks and make them more defined. And I draw the tops of the trees in the background, start in the background and move to the foreground. Making them darker as they go back and a little lighter as they come up front. Because this is a mountain landscape drawing and trees are not light. Draw the foreground tree now. Beautiful. Now I add shadow underneath the trees. So they look a little more defined and like there's a shadow underneath trees. I smudged a little bit, but like Bob Ross said, we don't make mistakes, we make happy accidents. Now I move on to the mountains. I do a dark pencil for the mountains, or not dark but soft. Add just random lines everywhere, so I can have a little bit of ridges and shadows and everything. After I have that done, I add shadows for the mountains. Starting darker, coming from the top of the mountain, the ridge, and then making it lighter as I go down because light diffuses. After I have that done, I add a little bit of a pencil sketching, or just little streaks across the sides of the mountains, making sure to keep the ridges in the mountains a little lighter so it has a little bit of depth in the mountain. I use my finger a lot in drawings because it actually works. Do that for the sky and the mountains, making them a little lighter. After I have that done, I add more shadow on the grass. Add a little shadow underneath each grass blade. Now I work on the river reflection, making it more defined on the edges of the river. This will make it easier when you do the river. Just add the reflection going down, because that's a mistake I made on my last landscape drawing. Reflection does not go sideways, it goes down. Now what I do is I use the eraser to add a little bit of an edge to the river, but you probably know how to do this, so I'm gonna skip. After I had that done, I added the little ripples in the river, and now I'm adding the grass. Not the grass, but the pencil on the grass so it makes it a little more darker. And then I define the reflection on the river so it looks a lot more realistic. You get a lot of lead on your fingers, so be careful. Now I add the ripples in the river, again, just to make it more defined, with a different eraser. You don't want to do too much, because there's a rule for art, don't overdo something. Now I add the sky with my finger and add little clouds. And then I define the mountain ridges. Add little blades of grass in the end with the eraser, just a tiny bit. And after that is done, I am basically done with this drawing. Again, if you want me to do more, just comment down below. The drawing turned out very well. I really liked it, and it was fun, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.